become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Fight, kick. Ready.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Brayden Fisk is there to bring him down.
Gain of 4 brings up second down at the Rams' 20-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. Forced out left. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll try to run it here, and it's Chubb. And the Texans are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Open man downfield is Higbee. They will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. On the give, it's Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stafford. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get about 5. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Here we go. They'll go play action with Stroud. Flush to his right. That is caught. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Middle. 250. Hey, 50.
Second down, it's Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. It's going to be third. They need one.
Double right. Number 20. Zebra.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Henry Toto. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. On fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Kirk is the motion man. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
It's another run here for Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 14-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Third and 6.
Ready? Motion.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Now he's free to midfield. Puka Nacua. He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 93 yards. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On play action, Stroud moving to his right. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up second down.
On the quick, right?
Now, Stroud. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Texans first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. That brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Fourth down, and on comes Jaime Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 33 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they're getting down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing again is Stafford. And he'll take it on in. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Rams. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5. Now Mixon. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On second down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
50-50, check. Left.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They face second down and 7.
50-50. 80. Stay 50.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford forced to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tyler Higbee was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Stafford from the gun on third down. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Double right.
They're going to go. It's Stafford. That is hard down the field. He's got it. An incredible play there on fourth down in their own territory. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 46.
To the air again. Stafford. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's second and 6. Stafford to throw again. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. Incomplete. The throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Big 20.
Throw it on third down. Stafford. That's to Higbee, the tight end. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. A quick slant, and here's Adams. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd and 5.
Set. Blue 60. Right, 22.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Give me radar. 22.
Stafford now on 3rd down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
32. 280.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
32. 280.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
Schultz, the motion man. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
2 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
1st down, Houston.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too long. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
And he is going to have a Texans first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
And the Texans first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Fires complete to Harrison Bryant. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A run here with Mixon. The ball comes out, but this is taken in by a teammate.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. On play action, Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend.
And he'll take this one in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Stafford gonna tap this one forward. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. The 2nd down coming up.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of gain.
They go play action with Stafford. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Waiting. 59.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At the 45-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a 1st down for Houston. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the Rams' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go play action with Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Cam Curl, the safety, burst through, and he comes up with a sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Jamie Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Texans will take a 24-21 lead. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
50-50.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Punt team headed out for the Rams. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 45-yard line.
Going to get rid of this to Dell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second down. At the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, Stroud. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down for Houston.
First down, Houston.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Here we go. 18. Let's go. Hey, watch out.
To throw is Stroud. Rolling to the left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Rams will take over at their own 15.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And this is going to be a Rams first down as the tackle is made at the 26-yard line.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He gets it into the hands of Atwell. Down the left sideline. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 47 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 15-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
9-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Set. 180.
Back to throw is Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
So here comes 3rd and 5.
Lady, 10. Easy alert. White. 32. Big 20.
Throwing Stafford. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness of taking the shot there, but the downside is, Mike, when you find yourself backed up this close to your own end zone, now it brings up 4th down. That is not an enviable situation to find yourselves in. You either got to punt this ball away and play field position, or if you keep that offense out there, you better have a play you feel really good about.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Here's 1st down.
Ready. 280. 50.
Williams. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So it's a win here for the Texans. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.